What's up, YouTube? I have not been here in a minute, so I have uploaded two videos, one from April, one from May, and we are currently in July. We're literally at the end of July, so I wanted to give another update and kind of catch you guys up on what is happening in my life. Um, if you can't tell, I'm a bit sick, so if I sound a little horse. Why was that so hard? My point exactly. I'm sick. Whatever. Also, please disregard this rainbow. It's this really cool, like, stick-on for my window, but it's kind of making me look a little crazy. Anyways, hi, welcome back if you have missed me, and welcome if you're new here. I never say these things correctly, but tomato, tomato. I have actually written down a list of things that I wanted to give you guys an update on, just because I feel like if you are following my videos in any, like in the actual order that they were uploaded, maybe it won't make sense. And I'm saying this because I have deleted a couple videos in between that I've recorded, but I felt like after reviewing them, I just didn't hit the mark or like the point that I wanted to get across. So I'm trying to be better about that. I'm trying to stay on track with things that I discussed with you guys. So this is just going to be an update. So number one, I want to talk to you guys about school. The last video that I created that I've uploaded back in May, I was so freaking stressed. Your girl was not enjoying life. I had an appreciation, but you guys could tell that like I was struggling with the idea of my grandparents and my dad putting all this weight and pressure on me to do school. I want to clarify, I don't think that's something that they're doing to me every day. It's just something that is in the back of my head. So when I do have a bad day at school, it's like I can't give up because they're the ones I'm doing this for, and like the appreciation from them isn't even there because I'm the successful grandchild, the successful kid. So I was just really stressed, but right now I'm actually feeling great. I am a little itty bitty stressed about my chemistry class because I have finals next week. Yeah, finals next week. Like, where did this semester go? You tell me. My dad, like, I think the best advice he's ever given me is that the older you get, the faster life moves. And honestly, it makes sense. Like, the more experience you have on the earth, the longer you've been here, the shorter time feels. Like, a year is now not a fifth of your life compared to a 5-year-old, but it's whatever is relative to, like, your age. Anyways, I feel like this semester went by super fast, so I'm a bit stressed about my chemistry final only because I have failed this class before. However, I have been doing a lot better since that semester, and I want to stress the fact that like I have changed my mentality on school, so I think that's why I'm doing better. I'm not just showing up to show up and play on my phone or scroll through Amazon. I'm actually studying. I'm actually like reviewing material, digesting material in class. So I'm hoping that I do good on this final because I don't want to take this class again. So yeah, I'm not as stressed as I was. There was a brief moment where they actually moved my class from one side of campus to another, and the walk from the parking garage went from being like a 2-minute walk to class to being a 10-minute walk. It's a half mile. And if you guys are familiar with UCF campus, there is like limited sun coverage on some parts of campus. And of course, the way that I have to go to get from the parking garage to the class is right under the blazing sun. So thanks, UCF. You should probably invest in some more trees. Just saying. But that did stress me out because I love uniformity. I love having a schedule. I love having a routine. And for them to be like, hey, we're moving you to this side of campus, threw me for a loop. I was debating whether I wanted to do school just because of this minor inconvenience. I quickly changed my mind about that. I was like, you know what, it's fine. It's getting me acclimated to another part of campus and things are gonna be fine. And sure enough, they are. Do I hate the walk every day? I definitely do. But in my April video, the first video, there's April, May, I did mention that that trip made me realize that I wanted to be outside more. I want to stand up more. I want to get active and moving around. So I feel like in retrospect, it's a good thing that they moved the class because I am moving my body just a wee bit more throughout the semester. I can't really complain about my other classes. I just took my final for my athletic monitoring class and I passed, so that is off of my shoulders. I have 2 other classes that I'm taking. One doesn't have a final, it just has a final project, and then the other one also doesn't have a final. I have one more exam and then I have peer reviews to do. So I feel really good about this semester and I'm honestly so proud of myself for chugging along and getting through it. So no complaints there. Next I want to talk to you guys about dating. In I think my April or May, one of the previous videos, I talked about not knowing where things are at and that I was like talking to a couple people, but I wasn't really interested because none of them were bringing what I needed to the table. And that still is very much valid. However, I realized that I was not satisfied with any of them because I wasn't giving my full authentic self to them. And now part of that is because I have always approached dating as exclusive. Like, I've never casually dated. It was something that I was learning how to do. And although I've learned how to do it, I've learned how to like go on dates with multiple people, share my interests with multiple people. It is just not in my nature to do so. So I was here exploring that, trying to learn how to be like everyone else, realizing that that is not who I am. So although exclusive dating can be more of a heartbreak to me if I'm with the wrong person, I'm not going to change the fact that I'm most comfortable with doing that. I feel so much more comfortable being my authentic self with one person and giving them my genuine time and effort versus splaying that across the field with multiple people. It's just who I am. So I've had to come to terms with that. I do realize that if I am putting all my eggs in one basket, there is obviously the risk of that person not putting all of their eggs in my basket, that person not wanting the same outcomes that I want, that person having multiple dates when I'm just like solely focused on them. I've come to terms with that. That's just it is what it is, you know? So I have dropped pretty much everyone that I was talking to back when I recorded that video. I still stood on the fact that they were also not giving me the things that I want in a relationship. There's simple things that I look for in a partner, and I'm sorry, but if you can't hold a decent conversation with me, you can't show me that you're invested in my time and your time and like us and getting to build something with me, I'm just not interested. Because at the end of the day, I'm not dating to date, just to date. I realized quickly that I don't want that. Like, I genuinely am looking for a partner and I date to find a potential partner, like lifelong partner. So the casualness is just not something for me, and if it's not going the way it feels right, then I'm just not interested. That being said, I also am not trying to put pressure on people to be like serious about me either. It's just that's how I am. So hopefully as I date and I exclusively get to know people, I'm hoping that they just love me for me and realize like that is who I am, and I'm pretty loyal even when we're not in a relationship. It's just how I am. And okay, this is probably gonna be the saddest part of this update. I'm gonna try not to cry. You know, I like to keep it real with you guys, but Unfortunately, we had to put my dog down. There's a lot of conflicting feelings there for me. We put her down, I was gonna say January, June 24th or 25th. So it's been a month now since she's been gone. That was really hard. That was hard for me because not only was I dealing with putting her down and the emotions that it brought, but that was the same time that they were switching my schedule at school. So, like, the walking thing that I mentioned, that was also being dealt with. So I had a lot of things going on that were stressing me out, but ultimately she's in a better place. She got really sick. She trooped through her tooth surgery. Like, they told us that she fought through the anesthesia. Like, she had such a will to live. So she recovered really well from her oral surgery, but there was just one weekend, that weekend, where she woke up and had really bad stool. I'm trying to spare you guys details, but essentially something was wrong with her stomach, and although she was in good spirits, we knew it was time for her to leave us. So that was not great. I'm thankful for the experience of being able to hold her while they were putting her down. It is a very intimate, strange feeling to know that, like, human beings can make that decision for another living thing. I know it's an animal and some people probably don't relate, but I had a lot of conflicting feelings arise with this. I miss her every day. I'm looking over this way because I literally have a picture of her. This is my baby. Rest in peace. She was the best, as every dog owner will say about their own pets, and I feel like it sucks because, like, I originally did not want to take her in. I knew that there was going to be a lot of emotion involved because she was an older dog. So to have to deal with her and the story as to why we were taking her in, like, it was just a lot. It was a lot to digest. But I'm just happy that we were able to give her a really good life while she was with us. I mean, the dog practically thought she was in heaven already with the amount of walks and treats and just love that she was able to have and receive. So I really just feel bad because I'm selfish and I wanted to keep her here, and I know that that wasn't a choice for me to make. So there's that. Moving out of the depression that we were talking about, I also have decided that I deserve a vacation. I want to make it a point to make a trip after every semester, because I think in one of these videos that I mention, the May video, I mention celebrating the small successes, and I feel like making it through each semester is a huge success. It isn't the degree, but it's working towards the degree, and I don't want to overlook that anymore. Like, these are things that I should be celebrating. Life throws curveballs at you, so the fact that I've been able to, like, maneuver through things that life has been handing me and throwing my way, and still getting good grades or passing grades, I want to go celebrate. So I've actually planned a trip after the semester. So in a couple weeks, I think in 2 weeks, I will be heading to Tampa and just enjoying. I have plans on meeting somebody that I've met through social media. She's really cool and I can't wait to hang with her. I need more girlfriends, so I'm excited to just chit chat and see what her life is like out at the beach area. I think she lives in St. Pete, so I'm gonna go explore over there. I booked a really nice Airbnb, so I also have some ideas, like photo concepts, and where it's gonna be me by myself, there's like no pressure of feeling like I'm being harsh on somebody, or like if the lighting is bad, I'm not getting cranky with somebody. It's just me versus me. And I'm so excited. I don't know. I find like creating content is probably the most exciting thing for me, so I'm looking forward to this trip. Also, Social media. Why did I write social media? I don't remember why I wrote social media. I was supposed to give you guys an update on this. I guess it's gonna come back to me, but I think it's relative to the fact that I really love social media. I know it can be a toxic place, but I have utilized turning off notifications, only getting alerts at between a certain period of time of day, and it's really helped with my stress levels. I mean, every time I get a notification on my watch about somebody liking my stuff, I'm like, okay, and I'm working a full-time job. I have full-time school. I don't need to know who liked what on my profile. Like, I don't know. So I've kind of modified the things that I receive from social media, and it has helped me tremendously. But also, I took a break from modeling. I took a break from content creation, and I just can't stay away from you guys. I literally cannot. I'm sick right now, okay? My tonsils are swollen, and yet here I am talking my arse off just to give you guys an update because it's what I'm passionate about. So that being said, I am extremely excited to be working with Pedro Vasquez. I hope I said his last name right. He is the photographer that worked with me when I was working at a specific shapewear company that I will not name, but I absolutely love him. I love his work, and I love that he allows me to be creative alongside him. So I honestly have not worked with any other photographers because he allows me to take the raw images and edit them myself, and having that creative piece and understanding that like he can provide the photos but I get to model and edit, like knowing that I can have that creative side, chef's kiss. I love working with him. It's also such a great time because he just understands what I'm going for, like the looks that I'm trying to display, and ultimately we just vibe. We just vibe, ultimately. That's just it. So I'm really looking forward to this photo shoot we have planned. It's actually going to be this weekend, so I hope to have content out for you guys next week on this photo shoot. I have a really cool concept, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to doing these things for myself. Not me burping my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I think that's everything that I wanted to update you guys on. But also, more importantly, I want to show that there has been a difference in my mood. Like, yes, I'm sick, but I want to show you guys how fluid your emotions towards something can be, because the last video I had, I was so stressed, and now I'm just like, nah, life is good. Life is good. I'm chilling. I'm trying to get through school, and it's not as stressful as it was. So it was a momentary emotion that I was feeling, but we're back, baby. We are back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I talked for quite a bit. Do I know when I'll be back to YouTube? Probably not. I don't know, but I hope to either bring you guys some juicy life content or talk to you guys about something that I feel passionate about with kinesiology, or maybe just another life update. I don't know yet. Whatever comes to me, I will be back. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you took something away from this. As always, like, I hope that something spoke to you and you can utilize it in your life. And yeah, that's it. Positive energy, positive vibes. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.